Ahoy. And in honor of Chip, the Chips Ahoy mascot, who was the last NBA team to win championships, get it, back-to-back?
Was it the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Lakers, or the Bucks? If you guessed the Warriors, you are correct. And speaking of back-to-backs, who was the first NBA 2K League team to win back-to-back titles?
Was it T-Bulls Gaming, Wizards District Gaming, 76ers GC?
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So here's the Clippers starting group. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Both teams have been playing so well, Smitty. It's a shame someone has to go home defeated.
BA, we've all been pointing to this matchup. It's been building for weeks. Now it's finally here, and I've got my popcorn ready.
Go. And so off the tip, it's Boston. They double team Tatum. Outside Holiday, launches it, sends it home from three-point land.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
Harden's shot is good.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Holiday. Brown scanning the floor. Pulls up at the elbow. And James Harden pulls it down. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Here's Tatum. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Wow, the golden years for the L.A. Clippers, Smitty. Those Lob City teams.
Ooh, I miss those days, B.A. Chris Paul tossing up alley-oops to DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Those three pretty much won 50-plus games every season. And, man, were they fun to watch.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Pass to Plumlee. Leonard outside. Harden from outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Tatum. Holiday from long range. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
B.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities.
And Leonard drops them both. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Here's Leonard. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got 6 points.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. White on the wing. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
Quick and decisive on the catch and shoot. I like White's approach there.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
A threat at the rim, no doubt about it. That's good elevation from Derek White.
Leonard outside. Pass to Plumlee. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got his second basket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
George finds Leonard. Now here's Harden. On the wing man. Leonard up top. Plumlee passes to George. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Boston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
1:52 left in the first quarter here. Tatum against Leonard. We're about halfway through the regular season here, Graham. We've had some surprising teams and players.
Yeah, you know, every season we have at least one team that exceeds expectations and one that kind of lets us all down. But what I love the most is seeing breakout players that take this league by storm.
First one falls for him.
Standing at 7'3". We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis, a fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And it's good. 2 points.
Easy to get distracted by contact, but Westbrook stays laser focused.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Wide open look. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Clippers trail. Here's Westbrook. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
The Celtics have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Tatum passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 58 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Tice. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Holiday. Up again. Tice grabs the miss. And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Tucker, the pass to Westbrook. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Westbrook has run screen and rolls countless times. He understands how to carve up defenses.
Boston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they recover it. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, Al Horford.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. And it's Cornett in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Leonard passes to Harden. Here's Powell. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's White. Tice grabs the miss. The Clippers shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30. And that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Hauser, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game, Brian.
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. 4-3. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got 5 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Some changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Cornett, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Holiday. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Daniel Tice.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
The Clippers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, I think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back Years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Hauser, defended by Harden. Holiday passes to Porzingis.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. White, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, KP with the threes.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
Pass to Plumlee, outside Harden. Shot to stop the run. Clippers keep it alive. George with it, takes a three. Counted from distance. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Plumlee against Horford. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. George outside. Rebound Boston.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Hauser. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Mann. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice recognition there by Paul George. Just getting the ball to the open man.
.149 left in the first half of this game. Now Holiday. He's got 5. George with a steal. Harden finds Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Holiday. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Three-pointer. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists here tonight.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Pass to Tucker. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Highland misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Tucker. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Horford. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. Powell comes in for Mann. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
You know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
At the line for the Celtics.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Out to the wing. Tucker finds Westbrook to end the run. Here's Powell. Fires from deep. And no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They're up 12. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter. They're standing around flat, not closing down on quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be it.
Thanks for joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Mason Plumlee out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Boston's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. And here's White. Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
George passes to Harden from downtown. And that one's good. Mann's got his second basket of the night.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Love the work ethic we've seen from White on offense, making the effort to create for himself.
George for three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
The team play of Leonard, a catalyst for this offense, does everything you need to affect winning.
And Boston calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Taking a look at some numbers here from Terrence Mann. Here's White. He's got 13. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
The way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
On the wing, Harden. Here's Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. Plumlee, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half. And Mason Plumlee doesn't turn many heads with his play. He's a workhorse on the floor.
Grant, he's a fantastic rebounder. Always has been. Underrated facilitator at the center spot. and he can fit into any team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Brown with it, guarded now by George. Holiday from long range, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. Leonard for 3, and that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Pulls up, and it's Tatum missing. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Pass to Holiday. The 3-ball. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Holiday. And he lays it up and in. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
And the Clippers call time here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Fournette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Tice is checked in for Plumlee. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. And it's Westbrook in for James Harden. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. From deep. And he gets it back. Here's Pritchard. Gets the 3-ball to go. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it costs him 3.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
It's stolen by Holiday. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Tucker inside. He's against Horford.
PJ, I love seeing him roll down the lane and finding ways to score.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pritchard. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Boston, they are holding down the number 1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, right now for Boston, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he gets that one. 15 points in the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And that one's good. Man.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Man, the pass to Powell. Now Tucker. The 3 is up. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Tucker's got 5.
PJ Tucker is a lights-out 3-ball specialist. The D must respect his range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Pritchard. He has 7. Horford outside. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing. 4 on the clock. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Celtics out in front, up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
61.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Celtics with the lead. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in at point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Leonard looking over the floor. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And the Celtics shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Brown. And George with some nice D. Harden, the pass to Powell. Back to Harden to take the lead. And again, it's the Clippers.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
Tatum with it. Pass to Pritchard. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Brown against George. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Pritchard. It's both from the stripe. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Graham.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Another shot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Plumlee's checked in for Tice. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. George for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing right away.
Boston trailing. Down low. Here's White. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Boston calls time here. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Kawhi putting it all together in this one. You don't even have to check the stats to determine his impact.
The Celtics shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's White. White coming through.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Powell's shot is off.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. When momentum is crucial, Holiday steps up his level of play.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding advantage at every inch the defense gives him.
Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Rejected by Brown.
And that's all about anticipation. Jaylen Brown, high IQ defensively.
And he stays with it. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Harden. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Here's Tatum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Outside Holiday. Lots of room. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. George finds Powell. Now here's Plumlee. On the wing, Harden. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Another tool in Kawhi's toolbox. You can't let him get good looks from there.
And the Celtics call time here. They're behind by 10. 1:11 left in the fourth. And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in. There's Tatum with the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for James Harden.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
The open shot, White. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
Love the mid-range game of Derek White. He's dialed in from that area.
Blocked. And he gets it back. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's stolen by Plumlee. George finds Leonard. On the wing man. They grab their own miss. Count it. Good. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
And they mad. Pull up with a fit and they mad. Show money bags on my backpack. Introducing one your granddad. Stepping on rap like.
In NBA 2k24, finishing strong could be the difference between getting points and getting punished by defenders.
Yep, and if you want to get a little more drive into your driving game, check out the Dunk Style Creator. It's in the animations menu of your My Player tab.
A rim rocking adjustment here could be.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then there's Prince. Then it's Reddish. And it's Reeves in at the one spot. And for Golden State, The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Down low, and at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And a deep three from Curry. Reddish grabs the rebound. Prince kicks to LeBron, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Sustained greatness from LeBron James, just something when you take a step back you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Here's Davis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good focus from AD. Doesn't let the defender throw him off.
Here's Curry. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Wiggins passes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Looney kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. To stop the run. Nailed from three-point land.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Shoots. And it's Davis missing.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Green. And Green slams it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Davis gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for D'Angelo Russell. James, the pass to Reeves, and the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Looney. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Curry fires from way outside. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Now here's Prince. Last time out he had 14 points. Reeves can't hit. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The Lakers with the rebound.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The Lakers also making some changes. Hachimura comes in for Taurean Prince, and it's Russell in for Austin Reeves. On the wing, Davis. From downtown, Joseph with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
Warriors trail by 9. And here is Joseph. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Here's Sharch.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Now, here is Russell. He saw him with 29 points last game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here is Joseph after LeBron James hitting the three. Joseph against Davis. Davis with some nice D.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that one's good. Russell.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Warriors trail by 13. Here's Podziemski. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Another three for Golden State.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Bucket is good.
I like seeing AD attack the offensive glass. He uses his length so well, just so long.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Vanderbilt and Davis man the post spots. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Reeves in at the point guard.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Prince kicks to Vanderbilt. The Lakers moving the ball around. Reeves gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Down by 15. Stephen Curry, what a shooter!
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Prince, that's for 2. Pass to Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Davis. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry on the move. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors trail by 12. Wiggins with it. Picked up by Davis. Outside Curry. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his second basket of the game. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A., thank you. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also with a sub. Woods checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Warriors getting another chance here. Thompson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Prince, right side. Pass to Reeves. Back to Reddish. Fires away from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Reddish. Curry passes to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
From deep, Wood. Good on the three-point shot. Wood's got 5 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. There's some defense for him. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Thompson from long range. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
From deep, Wood. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors trail by 10. Kicks to Kuminga. Offensive rebound. Looney. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. That shot misses. Prince with the defensive effort. LA's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Yes, that goes in. Wood's got 7 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
1:10 left here in the second. Curry passes to Looney. Curry with it. 6 points for him. Kuminga with a wide open look. And count it from 19 feet away. Kuminga's got his first points in this one. Out to the wing. Wood kicks to Russell. Back to Wood. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
James checked in for Prince.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Oh, man, for over 20 years, has it been tough to find anyone that dishes it better than LeBron?
Thompson from long range. Here's Jackson Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one goes on Wood. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
7 seconds left in the first half. The pass to LeBron. This one for 3. Whoa! James showing the range.
Now, if he makes 1 or 2, he will challenge himself from beyond the line, and he's capable of getting it there.
And so it's Los Angeles, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their 3-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Looney kicks to Green. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Prince, and there's the drive. Right side Davis. Over in the corner, Reddish passes it to Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
3-pointer.
LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And the basket by Curry.
Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Davis, in it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Warriors trail by 18. Inside, here's Looney. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Davis finds James. His three-pointer's off the mark. Green in the post. An easy 2 points on the Lakers. Green's got 6.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
James misses.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA. And right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena. They've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely. No doubt. D.A., thank you. Timeout called the Warriors.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 16. Looney kicks to Curry. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Murray finds Looney. Fires away from way outside. A rebound by the Lakers.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Saric has checked in for Draymond Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. 10 points for him. And again, it's the Warriors missing. From deep, Prince. Unable to get that one. Warriors trailed by 19. Got a piece of it. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Saric. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
LeBron kicks to Prince. Offline with his 3.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Lakers leading by 17. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Saric.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. Basket good. Reddish has got his second bucket of the game to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Kuminga. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in for Reddish. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Here's Kuminga. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 21. Davis up top. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Prince. Oh, trying for it. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
Now Thompson. He's got 6. Knocked away. And they're on the break. Here's Reeves. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Reeves has got 17 now.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's Los Angeles, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Hachimura out there with James. And it's Wood in at the center, locking down the middle. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
On the court.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Moody's checked in for Thompson. And here's Wood outside. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Joseph. The layup missed. And it's Wood with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Reeves can't hit. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Wiggins left side. The shot misses. Good D by Wood. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins right side. Pass to Moody. Jacks up a 3. Frames the three-pointer.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Reeves the pass to Wood. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. But D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court. Brent, I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former defensive player of the year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
Here's Curry. No good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Reeves the pass to Reddish. Over to the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. not really his range, and it's off target. Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and it's good. 2 points.
Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Here's Hachimura. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 7 points here for Rui Hachimura. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Shoots the 3. Hachimura, no good. Warriors trail by 21. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Podziemski. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The pass to Hachimura. Here's Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one drops for him. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Saric. It's good.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Here's Vanderbilt. Yep, that one goes in there.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Jackson Davis. After the basket by the Lakers. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wood can't hit. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
The dish to Kuminga. Saric has the open look, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Saric needs to continue to keep drilling that three-point shot. He's going to open up a lot of offense.
Here's Hachimura, off on the layup.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Picked away. Saric against Wood. Out to the right wing. Russell kicks to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, AD. Efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got in the gym yesterday and just played some one-on-one. Get back in the rhythm, get some game shots, and it helped me out tonight. That's it. You know, I just try to stay with it. I'm confident in my game, confident in everything that I do, every shot that I take, and tonight it went in.
Yeah, you were rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
She don't never dress up, but it's